Plant-based athletes, plant-based lifestyle, it's super possible. I'm doing it. Your favorite NBA players are probably doing it, and now you can do it too. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Des360 checking in, and let's get right into it. Hope everyone's living that healthy lifestyle, feeling good and staying positive. Remember, you got that fire within you. Keep that flame lit. You're a flame keeper. So today I just want to get straight into it. Look, plant-based. Do we know what it means? We might joke around and have a friend that's vegan or somebody that just is on a vegetarian diet or not electing to eat meat, right? But what does it really mean, and does it really work, right? So if you don't know this, I am a plant-based athlete. Yes, that means that over the last year and 2 months, I have not had any meats or any animal products at all. So literally meat, fish, chicken, steak. Then, as I mentioned, I'm vegan. So the difference between vegan and vegetarian is I don't eat eggs, I don't eat dairy, butter, and sometimes I don't even do like honey. And yeah, it gets deep. It's like that. But what does this matter to you? Whether you're plant-based, whether you're somebody that's thinking about it. So today I want to bring up a handful of athletes that play in the NBA and are on a plant-based diet or have tried a plant-based diet in the past. So let's get right to it, because the names I'm going to drop are names you definitely know, and they are able to keep doing their thing on the court. Some of them have had even bigger years as of recent, and that's directly, or they say it's directly correlated to what they're putting in their body. I mean, think about it on that general level. Imagine, we've all had that where in high school, I used to take my friends and we would go get burgers and all that before practice or before a game. Not the best idea. But back then you're able to just burn anything. Literally back then we're a machine. Everything just kind of gets burned. But as you progress, as you get older, if you're looking at playing basketball at the next level, or honestly just health in general, looking to be healthy, right? You want to start making better choices, because that's literally the fuel for your body, and that's all energy. So you're intaking energy. Check this out right here. That's that mind work. That's that body work. So anyway, let's get right into it, guys. I'm gonna give you a list of plant-based vegan athletes in the NBA. Let's start with number one, my guy, K1 Swerving. Hey, fun fact, they used to call me the Filipino Kyrie Irving. So Kyrie Irving is a plant-based athlete. He made the switch, and for him, it was super simple. He said that he wanted to just get better. He wanted a faster handle, and Kyrie has those superhuman handling skills. And he made the switch himself, primarily, and first what sparked his interest in going to the plant-based world and the vegan world and veganism is he watched a documentary, What the Health? So I think that's still on Netflix, and it talks about the correlation with with animal products and the effects on your health, and then the correlation of being able to live a sustainable, and not just sustainable, but thrive on nothing but plant-based nutrition and diet. So Kyrie was intrigued by that, and he followed it up, and then he attributes actually his insane, superhuman ball handling skills to the enhancement of it to his diet. He also looks at the plant-based diet as like energy. So imagine, animals and what they go through in their lives, the energy they take on, the anxiety. Kyrie didn't want any of that. And I super agree with that. And that's actually why I'm also plant-based. It's just, we go through so much anxiety and pressure and all these things. I feel like, if I'm consuming an animal, I might be taking on that energy. Whether or not that's true, that's just my own feel. And honestly, that's what Kyrie literally said. So I was really intrigued when he said that. He also said, literally, let's read it. Being on more of a plant-based diet, getting away from animals and all that, that's what Kyrie said. I had to get away from that so my energy is up and my body feels amazing. So Kyrie's made the switch. He feels amazing. He's super tuned in, and I know that he's gonna continue to do his thing on the court, you know. And at the same time, he's making a stand and he's raising that awareness for veganism and for the plant-based athlete, showing that, you know, it doesn't make you weak. You can have a lot of energy still doing so. All right, shouts out to Kyrie, K1 Swerving. Next up, I'm really excited to talk about this professional athlete. He is, let's call him the point god. I mean, he's turning back time, defying all odds, 35 years old, still going strong, literally still going strong. Had one of his best years last year, and you always hear his name, Chris Paul. So Chris Paul is on a plant-based diet. I think he jumped on this around 2018, 2019, and literally, Chris Paul kept it real. He said it was really hard. He went cold turkey. So he just said, you know what? I want to ditch meat, ditch chicken, ditch fish, ditch butter, ditch all of it. And he did that. And it was challenging, but he got through it. And he literally said he immediately started seeing results, like focus, even more so. His moves, he lost a little weight, he feels spry. He literally said it allows him to keep up with the younger players. So that's it right there. Chris Paul also attributes the plant-based diet to quicker and faster recovery. I mean, that's enough said. You're going hard. If you're trying to grind and get to the next level, you need to be able to recover. And if a plant-based diet, AKA what you're putting in your body, it just makes so much sense that what you put in your body is going to reflect on what you're able to do on the court, what you're able to do every single day, just regular functions of life. Chris Paul literally said, once you realize how different it makes you feel, you literally want to keep going and keep doing it. Hopefully you're liking this video so far. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I want to hear about you. You know, are you on a plant-based diet? Are you thinking about it? Have you tried it? One thing is, for me, I tried being plant-based a few years ago, and it only lasted 3 months. The reason is I lost a ton of weight, and I wasn't doing it properly, right? So there's a difference between a vegan, a plant-based diet that's nutritious, and the starving vegan. Literally, I was a starving vegan. I go to a friend's house, and if he doesn't have any vegan options, then I wouldn't eat. And obviously that's gonna affect you in so many ways. So I learned from that, right? And then I got back into it, and as I said, I've been going 1 year and 2 months strong, and I feel great. I'm right here showing it out, and you can check the videos, check my footage on the court, doing my thing, feeling good. So, but let's talk about this next athlete, because he was a vegan, he was plant-based for 5 months, and he had a spectacular, Damian Lillard, come on guys. He put up crazy numbers, MVP type numbers last year, right? And he does attribute it to going plant-based, right? So what happened with Damian Lillard is, and he, like I said, he killed it last year, but he ended up losing a lot more weight than he wanted to lose. So once again, and I went through that, once again, it's strategy. So he was vegan for 5 months. He actually said he really enjoyed it. He just was losing so much weight. So I mean, honestly, it was really effective. If you're trying to lose some weight, that's one way to do it. And he slowly transitioned back. So he's considering it. He might go back to vegan life. So I'm just gonna share it. You know, I wanna make sure that I give you guys multiple angles and athletes that have tried it, along with athletes that are currently plant-based. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so here's a big man, 6'11", strong, right? From Houston, from Texas. And you know, Texas is like, every time I go to Texas, there's just so much food, right? And back in the day, they were just like meat on meat on meat, so it was wild. But anyway, he made the switch, he made the change, and he didn't allow getting traded from Los Angeles to Dallas to affect him, right? DeAndre Jordan is a plant-based athlete. Literally, when he was on the Clippers, I mean, you have so many options for vegan because there are so many vegan restaurants and options like in LA. But when he went to Dallas, I mean, like I said, so much meat. But he found a few spots, did his thing there, stayed disciplined, stayed focused, made it happen. And then now he's on the Brooklyn Nets, and I'm pretty sure it's easier now because even on his team, he has Kyrie Irving, who's also plant-based. So DJ himself literally said that he's a true believer in what he puts in his body, becoming what he's gonna produce. So that's simple. If I put good things in my body, I'm gonna produce well. Like, he just really looked at it simple, and he makes sure, like, it's funny, he has teammates sometimes in the past would joke with him, like offer him like, hey, want a burger, want this? And you know, you just gotta laugh it off and do your thing. But he's definitely plant-based. Actually, Kyrie Irving, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Jordan are all invested in Beyond Meat. So they were early, they invested in Beyond Meat. So they're about that life, you know, and they're about that life on the court, so don't get it twisted. So DJ actually said that he wasn't influenced by the documentary What the Health. He really said it was just seeing different health issues with people, and he didn't want to make those excuses for himself if he didn't play well, that he didn't, you know, knowing that he could have done one other thing or something to just possibly, you know, enhance his game, tweak his game, you know, in a healthy way. There are so many other players that have gone plant-based, and I know Wilson Chandler is another one. My man Okafor is another one. Jahlil Okafor, and obviously let's just quickly talk about Jahlil Okafor. He lost so much weight. He was on the bench. This was back in a couple years ago on the Pelicans, on the bench, literally no PT. I think he was getting waived by teams. He lost a bunch of weight on a plant-based diet, and then he started dropping 20 and 10, and boom, now it's like he's back out here, and he was a top pick. I think he was #1. So that's really it, guys. Plant-based athletes, plant-based lifestyle, it's super possible. I'm doing it. Your favorite NBA players are probably doing it, you know, and now you can do it too. So I'll drop more content in the future about that, opening it up, but let's get the conversation there. I believe there are, you know, and trying it is one thing. So Damian Lillard tried it. So let me know what you guys think about this plant-based lifestyle. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share, but most importantly, keep that flame lit. Let that passion fuel your fire. Des360. See y'all next time. Peace.